So, you know that electric feeling you get when somebody looks at you like you are the most interesting person in the room. Most of us haven't felt that way in years, and it's killing our relationships. In this video, I'm going to show you why admiration is the secret fuel of lasting love for both genders, and why you deserve a partner who lights up when they see you, not somebody you have to win over. Hey, I'm Amy, and you're watching Your Brilliance TV. There is nothing like talking to somebody who's interested in everything you have to say, who asks you questions and listens closely to your answers, who expresses admiration and appreciation for that person you are. Now, in the presence of somebody who thinks you are just wonderful, you light up. You feel bolder, you feel more confident, you feel more at ease. You feel your best self reflected in their eyes. But so few of us have anybody like that. Many of you in relationships have long passed that stage where your partner lit up every time he saw you. Now you know what each other's going to say before you even ask. You're just not interesting to each other anymore. And that feeling of being taken for granted in relationships, of knowing that your partner finds other people a lot more fascinating than they find you, grinds at love, wearing it down. Knowing your partner doesn't think you're absolutely wonderful anymore can even lead to fantasizing about meeting somebody new, somebody who actually appreciates you. Well, let me ask, when was the last time that you felt the person that you were with right then thought you were wonderful? And who was that person? You know, we've been done a disservice as women. We've been taught that it's our bodies that are most appealing to men, that the only reason a man would find us wonderful is if our bodies were attractive enough. But what often makes a man fall for a woman in the first place is not so much the particulars of her body, because most men find a whole range of bodies attractive, but rather the way she sees him. She looks at him with stars in her eyes. Now, when was the last time you were actually impressed by a man? How did you react? Did you show your admiration? Or did you hide it so as not to seem too keen? I believe that letting a man know that you admire and respect something about him is a gift, especially if what you admire is something not many people notice, something important to his identity, and something so specific that he can't doubt is genuine. When I spent last year researching what men crave most in relationships, one thing that kept popping up again and again was compliments. Some of these men still remembered compliments they got back in high school about the color of their shirt matching their eyes or having nice shoulders. And they could count on one hand the number of compliments they've received in their life. Now, what these men found most difficult about dating and relationships was that they felt they were expected to compliment women all the time. But what about them? Didn't they have the right to be appreciated? Now, your guy may never tell you that he craves compliments because it's too embarrassing. And when you do give him a compliment, he may just pretend to brush it off. But take it from me, he will remember what you say, and maybe even for the rest of his life. Now, I have to add just one thing before I close. It's not just about compliments for him. It's not just about making sure he knows you think he's one of the best men you've ever met. It's also about compliments for you. It's about the light in his eyes when he looks at you. Because too often we settle for relationships where we think he's wonderful and he thinks we're okay, but we want to be with him so much that it doesn't matter that he's merely lukewarm because we think we can win him over. We're going to show him how wonderful it could be being with us. We will make sure he only sees our most positive, attractive energy, and we will hide all those pesky needs and fears. Now, you don't need me to tell you that that's not how relationships grow. Relationships grow from two people who both think the other is incredible. So you deserve to be with a man who thinks you're wonderful, not a man you have to convince you're wonderful. Now, if you are ready for a next level relationship, one where you don't have to do all the work, then make sure to sign up to my newsletter where I teach the fundamentals of modern love. I'll even throw in a free report on the 3 A's of effortless attraction, which will show you how to understand a man's unspoken emotional needs. All you have to do is go to yourbrilliance.com/free-gift. That's yourbrilliance.com/free-gift. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.